drip check. Boy, better know that everything check. Two steps. Boy, better know that it takes 2 steps. We set for reset, but I wanna see my brother sketch that.
Mr. Sheye, what's going on, Mr. Banks?
Thank you so much for coming through.
Appreciate it, man.
Welcome to the Nike store. Welcome to Drip
honored,
Check.
man.
Good to have you on the
bro.
show. How you doing? Looking
Appreciate
super fly.
it, man.
As always.
You know how we do, bro.
Drip. Skales.
My brother, man.
See, you wanna go shopping?
Yeah, man. Let's see what's going on here.
It's about time, you know, check out some of the finest Nike shoes. To be honest, we have all the collections here. We have everything here, and I personally just feel like everything here is a touch of what Nike is really about, right? So yeah, which one would you say has the most memorable touch from your first encounter with a Nike?
I would say Air Force Ones.
The Air Force Ones?
Yeah, the Air Force Ones. I think this is Air Force Ones. This should be Air Force Ones. This is Air Force Ones, right?
Yeah, those are the Air Force Ones.
Those are like the most memorable ones. Yeah, see them. Very memorable, especially the black ones. The black ones now, they make fun of you when you wear them because they're like, oh, you're still wearing them. You know what I mean? But they're the classics, man.
Yeah, the classic stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, how about the dunks? Do you like the dunks?
I do actually, yeah, I do. They fit in with everything, honestly. So yeah, I do.
The dunks are just like, I mean, if you had the dunks back in the day, you could get any girl with that.
Yeah, man, it's fresh. Yeah, true.
But yeah, I mean, these slides are like a very essential commodity. Like
Right
this
now,
is a
yeah.
very essential property at home, especially like if you just want to chill by the pool.
Feel the material. Wow.
You know, yeah. What do you think about these ones? Or do you like the black ones?
It's not. I prefer this one because this one got my attention actually from a distance.
From the distance.
This one's a fly.
But yeah, you know, it's interesting that Nike has been in the game for a long time. But let's talk about you.
Yeah.
Also been in the game for a minute. You know? I mean, you've been here since what? Since heading for a Grammy?
For a long time.
For a
very
long time, even
yeah.
before
Over a
it became
decade.
Afrobeats popular.
Yeah,
you know?
over a decade, man.
Over a decade. It's been a long time, man. Sometimes you don't like to be called an OG, but you're an OG.
Man.
I feel like you're starting to own it now.
Yeah, I mean it's a blessing that that I am, but I actually don't like to be called that because
Why is that?
I feel like when they tell you OG, we all know that they're telling you you're old. You know, like, basically. But yeah, so I just like, man, I'm a legend, bro. That's what I say here.
I hear that. That makes sense actually. But you know, you've been through ups and downs in your music and your career as well. There's times where I feel like you've been signed to 3 labels.
2 labels, actually.
Labels.
Yeah, they're my own 3. Yeah.
So, and before this journey, there's just been a whole lot that has happened to you.
Yeah.
And on your song, Don't Say Much, you actually said much. You said a lot of stuff. You said something around, you said no follow person, we no road. Or follow person, we no road.
Yeah.
And then you talked about I follow person, I miss road.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure who you were referring to or what you were referring to. So could you break that down for us?
Man, we all have like people that we thought, this were it. This is like, I don't know if that sentence wasn't right, but that you say this is it. This is my family, and we all have friends that we promise each other to, and when it's their turn, So pretty much that's what that line was about. It's about like everybody in this life that, that I used to be friends with, or that one way or the other that we agreed that, okay, we're going to do this for you. Then when it's my turn, you do it back to me.
Right.
You do it back for me.
Right.
That refused to. So pretty much it's about those friends that betrayed you.
Okay, so if we're getting more contextual about the friendship.
Yeah.
Did it have to do with labels, with other artists?
Man, it has to do with everybody. I'm directing it to everybody, from the labels to other artists that are messing with me. I'm just joking.
The labels that you worked with?
Bro, man, I know you're trying to go with this, but I mean, yeah, it has to do with everybody. Like, I'm just saying, everybody that has hurt me in the past, whether it's in the label or the label owner, or as long as you've hurt me, that line was for you. You know what I mean? So it's left for you to just pick the day or pick what you did to hurt me, But yeah, just know that the line was for everybody, that whether it's in the label, outside the label, friends, family that has hurt me, and that's why I went forward to say, I lost some family, I'm still losing friends, that kind of thing. So it's pretty much for everybody.
I hear that.
And I believe I'm also speaking the mind of everybody because I probably would have hurt somebody too.
Absolutely. Like they say, the more we live, the more we learn.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
We're trying to fix our wrongs, and everybody's just trying to get it right.
Yeah.
But along your journey, you've also encountered like people taking advantage of other people.
Yeah.
And I think it's quite the norm in Nigerian music business, right? What would you say has been your own encounter with like someone who tried to take advantage of you? Like the stigmatic encounter.
Man, I'm a very, very like stubborn person. So first of all, to take advantage of me, I probably just let it go. Like you get me and all. But I mean, there's been a lot where, I feel like the one I seriously have a problem with is where I have like my friends, they come to me and be like, hey, man, I have this guy, I'm going to say this story. This happened in this industry. So if you pretty much hear it, he's guilty as charged, but yeah, so he's a friend of mine. He's always there for me and stuff. So this line, like we're friends, we're family,
Right.
So it's only right for when he asks me for a favor, I return the favor, you know what I mean? So any which ways, he came to me, he lied to me that he had this artist that he wants to start pushing, or he just needs a verse from me. And of course, man, that's all you need? Okay, no problem. So I recorded the verse, only to find out later on that I think it was a Sony or I don't know who, but one of the big company names, projects, which he was paid for to A&R, and he was also paid to pay the person that did the collab, which is the artist,
Wow.
And also,
So you pretty much weren't paid.
I wasn't
for
paid.
That collaboration.
I wasn't
Can
paid.
you give us who's this guy?
No, this never, bro. But it's someone in the industry.
Who's the artist?
And I can't remember the artist's name because it's like a new artist that they were trying to push. I really can't remember the artist's name.
No,
but yeah,
it's
man,
alright.
it really did happen in the industry. So,
Right.
and there's plenty stories of such,
Interesting stuff. Yo, let's check out some of the clothes at the other side of the store.
Yeah.
And then, while we're scanning through, we're going to see if you like one or two things over there.
All right, let's go.
So
let's
you can
go.
prep your mind for the games
I
that are coming.
I like it. I love it. I love
Let's
it.
see. Let's see.
Yeah.
What are you feeling right here?
This has like a version of Air Max or what?
Something very special, It's a 27C.
27C. Looks more like for the gym.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got some nice shirts,
Yeah.
nice tees, black, the
Yeah.
white ones. How about these ones over here?
Yeah. These are like really dope. I love this
I
material.
feel like this is your.
This
your
is my
steez.
steez, bro.
Yeah.
You get it right. You're right. This is pretty much my steez. This is what I have my eye on.
Right. I like that. I
Yeah.
like that. How about these ones?
No, this is amazing. One thing I must say about this store is this is the first time I'm actually seeing like a Nike store with like, with like proper stuff in Nigeria. I've actually never been to like a Nike store
Really?
in Nigeria with this.
With this.
Yeah, and I buy a lot of shoes and shirts, but now now I know. So
Aesthetics going.
yeah, everything nice.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's check out
Everything
some more
nice.
stuff here.
Yeah.
All right, let's check out these
Oof.
ones. What
This
the
is
colors are.
sick, bro.
This is where
This is what they call this, burgundy?
it's
No.
like burnt yellow.
Yeah.
I'm not too
Jeez.
sure.
Oh
I think
boy, this
shoes
is
like
mad,
burnt
man.
yellow.
Let me check. I think they have my size here. I'm coming for this. Oh, they do have my size. Amazing.
Nice.
This is
How about the tees? Like tees? You're not really fitting that one.
nah. I do, bro. Nike designs are lit, bro.
Lit, right?
They're lit. They're lit. Nah, this is sick, bro. This right here, sick.
Nice. I've got these. I mean, I remember when I was
Ooh.
growing up, I used to wear these ones because I wanted to look like a cool nerd.
Yeah, bro.
You
This
know,
is
This
this
was
is
my
sick.
style back in the day.
I think I found what I want.
Really?
Yeah, this is lit.
Nice.
It's this and that.
Nice.
It's
nice,
sick with
nice,
like a
nice.
white or black shirt.
Okay. Okay.
You
okay.
know, sick stuff.
And if you're really gonna go with the slides, if you're gonna go with the slides,
Yeah, I would go with
which would you go?
I'll go with this because it kind of reminds me of like Super Eagles
Super
and
Eagles. Did you watch the AFCON
of course I did, man.
till the final, like from the jump till the final? Or you You cut
I
it
mean,
along
I
the way.
was picking the one I said I want to watch because, for my own peace of mind. So I just watch, like after halftime, I'll just come and watch the highlights to see, okay, or I'll go and check online.
Yeah.
That was like when it got to like the semifinals and the finals.
Who was your favorite player at the AFCON?
Man, all round,
All round. The Nigerian Super Eagles player and all round.
I would say the Simon guy, what's his name?
Moses Simon.
Yeah,
Nice.
that guy was, yeah.
He was lit, right?
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope. It was dope. Then our defender, what's his name? Ekong too.
Ekong.
Yeah, he did. He played fantastic,
Awesome
man.
All right. Skales.
Yeah.
Yo, you've been in the business for a minute. OG before IG, but still young OG.
Yeah, straight
But
up.
you know, I feel like a lot has changed in the decades since you've been in the business.
Yeah.
Tell me, you know, family.
Hmm.
You're now a dad. How does that feel like? You know, your daughter celebrated her first year birthday a few days ago. How does that even feel like, you know, knowing now that you're a father, your daughter's going to be walking soon,
Yeah.
you know, she's speaking.
Yeah.
Tell me about the experience.
Man, you know, this answer I'm about to give is crazy, but yeah, I feel like I've been a dad like pretty much all my life, man.
Really?
I've been taking care of women all my life, so it's pretty much a luta continua, you know.
Wow.
That's pretty much the name of my album coming soon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's
so
amazing.
but yeah,
Continue.
I've been taking care of women all my life. I've had a lot of babies, so this baby is just a different kind of baby, you know.
So speaking about women, how many women would you say you've dated in your lifetime?
Man, it'll be pretty much over 100 or so.
100 women. Hello, just you. 100 women. Wow. So if you weren't married, if you weren't a father, would you say you would have been like a fella? That you had like maybe you'd have taken like half or like a Solomon with like concubines. What would what would they have been?
Bro, I'd probably be on the Solomon path, but let me explain. You know, it's just I'm in a different situation right now, but back then it would be more like you just can't get enough of women, bro. You know, bro, women are endless, you know, bro. You keep going to the streets, you see women everywhere, bro. So, you know, like as at then, you know, it pretty much be King Solomon, you know. Because look like King Solomon, he has like how many concubines, how many wives, bro. This guy used to travel from, bro. They didn't have planes then, bro.
Know, right?
This guy used to take sheep, bro.
But
He would take like a lot of goals, bro.
do you feel like you were the toxic boyfriend, you know, trying to mess with these ladies? And do you have any regrets?
Man, I would say I did a lot of childish things. You know, what do you expect when you have like someone like, you know, a young person that is a teenager that has like a lot of fame, you know, has access to anything, including women, you know, so pretty much what do you expect? So, I mean, there's a lot of good women that, you know, I've lost because, you know, either childish mentality, childish behavior, you know, and stuff like that. So definitely, and pretty much over the years from experience, you know, mine is becoming a better man now.
I love it. I love the new skills.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to you, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
That's growth right there.
Appreciate it.
And you know, something happened not too long ago. Some of the authorities came to your house, and in the middle of the night, I don't know, it was like 2 a.m. You said 2 a.m.
Yeah.
You posted a tweet, and then you said something about them coming to, you know, break down your door.
Yeah.
You know, arrested your DJ, your maid.
No, they didn't arrest me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I like to call them the men in red, you know, but I just feel like that squad is a bunch of crazy people given authority to do whatever they want to do, you know, because they have no reason why they do the things they do, but just bully. So pretty much I was just chilling in my house. I remember that day I just finished performing at Collaboration, and I went home. Next thing, like, I just saw somebody with like a gun waking me up.
Wow.
You get me?
Like he came right to your room?
Bro, to my room. Wow. Then like I just stood up and I just thought about like my daughter was there, you know, her mom, you know. I was confused, I was shivering, I was scared, then I calmed down. I'm like, what are you guys doing in my house? They're doing routine check. I'm like, routine check? Okay, so they said they got information that this. I'm like, okay, so fine, check. What do you want to check? They said my phone. I gave them my phone. They went through it, asked some stupid questions, you know. Well, they had nothing on me.
Wow.
Then, I had like, unfortunately, some guy that escorted another producer to come work in my house. They had something on him, which they were trying to use to claim that they found criminals on my, like, for Christ's sake, I have a studio. Would I be screening everybody that comes to my studio?
No,
Like, they're profiling them or what? I really don't understand. Like, any which ways, because they saw that they were wrong, because they first denied it that they didn't, but with the CCTV proofs, you know, I'm telling you. So, they came out, but they said they said they caught criminals in my house, and they put my address out there.
Wow.
Till now I'm scared. Every night I still look over my window to see, like, I tell everybody in the house,
So
close everywhere,
you've been traumatized by that
bro.
experience.
I can't believe that's what a lot of people go through. Like,
Wow, that's
like it's crazy, man. I feel like they bully. I won't say I'm totally against them. I just pray that there's reforms that will take away the bullies that are using it to do other things. Because as a matter of fact, one of them called me to threaten me that he was going to come back for me. That was based on the power he has. And since then, I've been trying to get ready, on him all my cameras, waiting for them the day they will come.
So your gen 24/7, your power
Bro,
supply has to be steady
bro,
on.
the
So
day
you're
they are
even
coming,
burning-
the
you're
plan is to record everything
Right.
first. You understand? Because I feel like that's the only way that
Right.
they stop the BS that they do. So.
That's crazy. But I mean, thankfully, you're here. You're still doing what you know
Yeah,
how to
man,
do.
I appreciate it.
And you've got new music coming.
New music
let's
coming, man.
walk around the store. We'll talk about new music.
Let's
in just
go,
a
let's
bit.
go.
Let's check out some football stuff.
Yeah,
Some
man, I love football.
jerseys.
This jersey is so dope,
What
but
team do you support?
Manchester United,
See,
actually.
Man City.
No,
I mean,
Manchester.
If you support Man City right now, it's
No,
fine because Man United is trash right now.
Right now, I won't lie to you, they're really trash, but
trash.
I'm a fan, man, so I have to stick with them. Things are going to change, hopefully.
Fair enough.
Mm.
So yeah, let me see. Which other stuff do you like here?
Man, I love this jersey.
Right.
Yeah,
Nike's always come through with the.
I love the jerseys, yeah. Man, I love pretty much everything, man. Everything is dope, bro.
Dope, right?
Yeah, everything is really dope.
So let's talk about new music, right? You've got new music coming.
Yeah.
But before then, you put out the Proof of Life EP. 7 tracks.
Yeah.
What were you trying to do with Proof of Life? What were you trying to explain with that?
So Proof of Life for me is a journey that my previous album, Sweet Distraction, started.
Right.
It's like a whole different Scales reborn. So it's like I've been reborn, and you can tell from even my sound, from my mentality, from pretty much my experience in the industry, that this is a whole brand new Scales with like a different kind of story. Like what I used to sing about, I don't sing about no more. I'm more about like real life issues that I'm facing, you're facing, the upliftments that we need. Basically, that's what I'm about now. So Proof of Life is pretty much, I'm here now. I'm still here. It's pretty much like many years in the game, and I'm still here. I hate the word OG, but I'll say young OG, still doing my thing. Out here. And of course, like I have like a new project I'm working on that is coming. I have a new single that is out right now with Spyro, of course. Then I have a new single called Jogo that's on the way. It's coming out. I sampled like a Benin Republic song. Then I have another song with Ace Hood coming out after.
Yo, let's talk about that experience with Ace Hood. You went to the United States, you got him in the studio.
No, I went to Dubai actually.
You went to Dubai,
Yeah.
my bad. First of all, that Dubai experience, I saw you, I was watching.
Bro, I was living the life.
It was lit, bro.
Living the
You
life,
were
my
living
bro.
like an Arabian prince.
Yeah, my G.
But tell me, being in the studio with Ace Hood, I
Yeah.
mean, for someone like me, I've been listening to Ace Hood for a long time.
Yeah.
And international collaborations are a thing now,
Yeah.
right? But it's important for you to to tap into cultures and experiences with people that have been doing music for a long time. So how did that feel for you, reconnecting with someone who's been working with the likes of Lil Wayne and the rest? And what was the experience like working with him?
Man, it was first of all, meeting him was like very nostalgic, because I know I used to bump all his songs and stuff like that. So, and it happened that he was my next like room door neighbor in the hotel I was staying.
Wow.
So that's how we linked up. It was breakfast, and I went to, I'm a Niger boy, and I went and introduced myself. I'm like, yo, I'm Scales from Nigeria,
Right.
blah blah blah. They looked at me, but I mean, later on they came to me like, yo, you want, what studio do you want to work? I'm like, okay, don't worry, I'll hook it up. And we got to the studio.
Right.
I played a lot of songs for him, and he heard this particular one. He was like, this is the one, man.
Love
And
it.
you know,
What's the name of the song?
it's called In My Cup.
In My Cup. Love it, love it. We're getting ready for that one.
Definitely.
But while we're getting ready for that tune,
Mm.
it's time for you to bath up.
Let's go.
Are you
Let's
ready
go.
to bath up?
Man, I'm totally ready. Are
Totally
you guys ready
ready.
for me?
Yeah, ready
To
for
buff
you.
up.
So it's time to bath up. All right. So Skittle, we've got 30 seconds to bath up. You're just gonna go around the store, find some of your favorite items, put them together, and let's see how much of an aesthetics guy you are.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah.
Your timer, 30 seconds starts now.
Okay, so it's like take one. Is it one or two? When I can't waste my time. Excuse me. Sorry.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, sir. Okay. Nice one. Let's see what you got. Okay, so you got the nice shirt. Aesthetics
Yeah.
is just giving you. It's giving you.
Got this to go.
Okay, Steve's
Man.
daddy. I
You know what I mean?
see that. And nice
Kill it
white
with
and
this.
black shoes. Love it.
Yeah.
All right, so Skills, we're just gonna see you getting these outfits.
I got you.
With the cap.
All right.
Right, so we're just gonna see you getting this, and then let's see how it looks on you.
All right. Cool.
Ready?
Let's go.
All right, let's go. Fear will no fear dollar. I say fear will no fear dollar. See, fear will no fear dollar. Make you the fear will no fear dollar. See, dollar the dog dollars. And the ballers the dog dollars. See, dollar the dog dollars. And the ballers the dog dollars. Hey, my man.
You know how we do,
Oh,
bro.
nah, you don't do this
how
to
we-
you know me today. I love that. Yo, so quickly, just before we wrap things up on the show, we want you to tell us a little bit about your story.
Yeah.
Like, what the journey has been like so far, how you've been able to overcome some of the challenges you've dealt with as an artist who experienced fame quite early, an artist who had some obstacles in his way, and then an artist who became a label boss, an independent artist,
Yeah.
and as an all-round creative, a father, as Keol, Jeong, Keol. I'm sorry if I'm messing-
John Raul.
Raul.
John Raul.
I mean, so just tell me a little bit about the obstacles.
Man, my story is pretty much, I'll say like everybody's story. I was born and raised in Kaduna by an Edo woman.
Oh wow.
By single parents, So I went to primary school, secondary school, pretty much everything, unless university. So when it was university time, it was when I told my mom I wanted to do music because she promised me after my work I could start doing music and do whatever I want to do.
Right.
So I was like, when it was time, of course, it's time, And she was like, yeah, but I have to still go to school and do whatever I want to do. So yeah, then I went on to win like competitions in the in the north. I was crowned like the northern champion. Then I moved to Lagos. When I moved to Lagos, I came with like a free ride. It was one of my friends that was relocating from Kaduna to Lagos, so I pretty much followed him.
Wow.
And I remember lying to him that I knew somebody in Lagos. I pretty much didn't know nobody in Lagos. I
So
only
where did
knew
you sleep?
I was staying at his house. So I told him 3 days first. I'll stay for 3 days. Then, when that 3 days reached, I guess he
months.
figured out there was nothing. So because that 3 days I was not going anywhere. I was just at home plotting. Calling them MI, like because I knew them MI, and MI just moved to Lagos at that time.
Right.
So yeah, moving forward again, I got signed to. I met Osage. I went to I think I can't remember the name of the place again that had more cheddar. Night
That's
House.
Night House.
Yeah, so I was always going there. Shout out to Terry Rapman. He booked my session there for me.
How were you able to get money to go to those sessions?
Bro, I was walking around, bro. I was trekking. There was one time my trekking mileage was so much that I wanted to call my merchandise Trekative.
Wow. That's amazing, man.
Bro, so my friend was like, yo, why not? Why not you just stay at Mines? Let's I'm interested in this music thing. Let's start a label together. I was like, no problem, sign me, because I needed a place to stay, food to eat. I was being fed, place to stay. I could go wherever I want and come back. So, yeah, moving forward, I started hustling, performing in like different bars, different shows. And, I started gaining traction from people like Jazzy to Banky to a lot of people. So I met with, so one day I performed at one of the biggest awards at that time. It's called, I don't know if I could call it, but it's another media house. And so I remember performing that night and, I pretty much got the most cheer. And as at that time, they had like legends like The Band, Two Face, like performing, and people were screaming like crazy for me.
Wow.
And I was just a kid with my backpack. And also from there, I met Banky, I met all the executives for EME, and that's how I got signed. Then signing to EME, I thought my life was, this is it, man. Like no going back. And things happened. At the end of the day, I got dropped by EME. Then I started again. You understand?
As an independent
Yeah,
artist.
independent artist. I started again. Nobody was there to lend help. No, I mean, let me not say that because there were some great people that came along the way to help me. I was hopeless. I was scared as a young chap that got signed, and now I'm back to the streets. I was homeless. Then I got to stay with like people like Timaya that gave me their penthouse to stay.
Shout out to Timaya.
Shout out to Timaya and a lot of great people that.
Yo, shout out to the first guy that housed you when you came to Lagos.
Yeah, shout out to TJ. His name is TJ. Yeah,
TJ.
TJ. He's my homie, man. We talk like almost every time. Shout out to him. And yeah, I got signed. I got drops. And my whole life was like in shambles, man. I was scared. I didn't know what to do, whether to give up, whether to continue. But this was all I know. And so God did it. I made one of the biggest Afrobeat songs till date.
Yeah.
And that turned my life around.
Wow.
And still giving me the open doors till now.
Right? I know, right?
And so I went on. The story was never the same anymore. Made more hits. I'm one of the first artists to have a song with Nicki Minaj.
That's crazy.
Yeah, in Nigeria, one of the first artists. I think it was the collabo I did, the remix collabo with Major Lazer with Nicki Minaj that I did was first before other artists. I don't want to call names, started. But yeah, so that's that. I was blessed enough to have those opportunities. And I mean, look at me, I'm still here till now.
It's a very important part of, our brand and our mission to, just aspire to Maguire a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And let's just encourage people out there, especially with the story you just shared. It's important for people to have a mantra, a motto, like a motivational quote that keeps them going.
Yeah.
And what's that mantra? What's that thing that works for you consistently all the time? Like one thing, you wake up in the morning, you tell yourself to just keep your motive up.
Yeah.
What would you say to yourself?
Man, mine is pretty much never stop, never settle, never say never,
Never stop.
Yeah. Never settle, never say never. There's quite some times in my life that I said never, and I regretted it. So mine is never stop, never settle, never say never. Just keep going.
I love it.
Keep going, because that word they say, practice makes perfect. As you keep going, you keep getting better. Because now you begin to see things that you don't need, things that are unnecessary.
Right.
Things that you need to make you a better person and all. So you just learn basically why you keep going.
Never stop.
Never settle, never say never.
I feel like I might steal that one. But nice one. Yo, thank you so much for stopping by on Drip Check at the Nike store.
Appreciate it.
And you looking flat, bro. It seems like you should just wear this one. You just go out this night and turn up a little bit.
Straight up, man. Definitely.
It's giving aesthetics. I love it. Thank you so much for stopping by on the show.
Thank you so much, man.
On to the next one, my bro.
Appreciate it, man.
Bless up.
They wanna be like me, check. They wanna ball like me, check. They wanna head to the mall to stunt like me and swear like me, check. They wanna move like me, check. They wanna ball like me, check.
What's up, y'all? My name is SCDK alias Skales. It's been a great day. Shout out to Nike. Let's go.